0 to a high, nah, nah. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking you too long. Right before I decide to go. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high when we loaded. Hold me, hold me. You hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push the start. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high when we loaded.
Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get
Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Nuggets, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, Memphis pretty far behind right now. And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Jalen Wells, Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Coward in at the 2. And for Denver, in the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. Well, Stan, this is game 2 of this mini regular season series. What's it like for a coach tonight?
Well, I like these. It's rare to get the same team in consecutive games during the regular season, but it's great preparation for the playoffs. A chance to see how your team can make game-to-game adjustments.
Here's Brown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Well, the corner 3 is huge for this offense. When Brown is hitting them, it stretches out the D.
Jackson on the wing, defended by Jones.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Pass to Coward. Now Wells, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. And it's Jerome with a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Wells. Here's Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Jerome. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Jerome with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Aldama outside. Over Jokic. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Sweet touch from the mid-range. Every year, Aldama seems to gain more and more confidence shooting the ball.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Jerome, outside Wells. It's stolen by Johnson. Here we go, one-on-one. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
First team foul.
Well, Stan, after last season, the Grizzlies brass, quite candid, they weren't close to being championship caliber.
Well, it's a brutal business, BA. You can have a ton of talent, but sometimes there are just certain teams that stand in your way.
One shot.
Memphis with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Wells. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Denver has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Right side Jones. Unloads. And it falls all over the rim and in. Jones has got 5 now.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Coward. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Aldama outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. That one's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now Jerome, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He may have had too much time to think about.
Here's Jokic. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 5. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Brown. 14 points for him last game against Memphis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson outside. And here's Jerome. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. For Denver, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. he goes, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, that's just inexcusable defense there. If you give Jokic a lane like that, the joke's on you.
Here's Aldama. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
Aldama at the line for one.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Jerome, following the score by Denver. Jones with the block. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Here's Jerome. No good from outside. The Nuggets lead by 6. Here's Jokic. And it's Denver with another.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Grizzlies have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Jerome on the wing. Picked by Aldama. Pass to Coward. Jerome against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. They get it back. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Wells with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Beyond the arc. Aldama, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Jokic. And another basket for Denver.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Jerome. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. And so here's Denver. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunk in it.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The Grizzlies have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Back to Jerome. Picked by Aldama. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Count it. Good. He's got 12.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
To the middle. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Murray against Jerome. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jerome's gotten his second bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Nuggets lead by 8. Murray. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
And Denver making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And Murray drops them both. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
Now here's Brown, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Murray. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Grizzlies trail by 12. And so Tomas Isolo calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Denver will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Najee comes in for Johnson. Brown, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Jamal Murray. Here's Anderson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Jerome. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jerome's got his third bucket of the night. Denver leading by 10. Outside Hardaway. Jackson Makes up a three, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Here's Jerome. 7 points in the game. Pass to Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 13-point game. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Najee. Again, Denver scores.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Jerome with the ball. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Aldama outside. Pass to Pippen. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Pippen, no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
The drive by Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Jerome hits the trifecta. Jerome's got 10 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
1:49 left in the first. Pass to Najee. Launches it. Nails it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Memphis with it, following that last three-pointer by Denver. And Jerome, the bucket, on the assist by Anderson. He's got 12.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Baseline jumper right on the money.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Grizzlies trail by 17. Jerome passes to Aldama. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And how about we check the numbers for Nikola Jokic?
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Nuggets fans, give it up for the Nuggets Great Squad.
checked in for Aldama. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jackson. And Spencer's subbed in for Jerome. The Nuggets lead by 17. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on two-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster, and it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Pippen. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
.41 seconds left in the first. Murray passes to Hardaway. From the high post. And it's Denver with another.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Here's Spencer. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Anderson passes to Pippen. And he converts the layup. Pippen's got 5 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Murray, drives to the hoop, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Here's Spencer, and it's Memphis with another. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Grizzlies trail by 16. On the court for Memphis, they've got Kyle Anderson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Scottie Pippen Jr. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, his nickname might be Slow-Mo, but there was nothing slow about Anderson on that drive.
Denver's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Najee. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Now here's Pippen. Hendricks sinks the tray. Hendricks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Kicks it out to Anderson. And he banks in the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Spencer. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Murray. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Hardaway on the take. And he jams it home with authority.
Yes, seizing his moment. Hardaway Jr. drives in hard.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Inside, here's Pippen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 7.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The Nuggets lead by 13. Murray finds Hardaway. Here's Najee. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Spencer. Outside, Caldwell Pope from behind the arc. No good there. The Nuggets have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
He's checked in for Najee. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Grizzlies in 5th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Wells up top. Pass to Jerome. Wide open. Buries the jump shot. Jerome's got 14 points for the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Brown can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Coward. Here's Hendricks. Baseline jumper. Valanciunas with a rebound. And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Hardaway's shot is good.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Jerome outside. It's Wells on the wing for three. Rebounded by Denver. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Prosper's checked in. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Jerome. 14 points for him. Outside Wells. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Denver leading by 21. Outside Hardaway. Rebounded by Prosper. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. From outside the arc, sends it home from three-point land. Prosper's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Murray. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Here's Coward. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Valanciunas, good.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Jokic is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown, and it's Christian Brown in for Pickett. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Coward. He's got 5 and can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Jokic throws it down.
Well, when Jokic gets going downhill, look out.
Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Prosper. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Outside Brown. Johnson on the wing. It's tipped. And here's Jerome. 14 points for him.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Denver leading by 17. Brown passes to Johnson. And here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Here's Coward. Pass to Prosper. Fires the 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Johnson finds Murray. Here's Jokic. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Well, Jokic is no stranger to contact, and it's going to take more than that to bother.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Pass to Coward. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
Santi, Aldama.
Just 5 to shoot. Jerome, left side. Up and over Hardaway. Jerome, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
The free throw dropped for Jokic. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down. Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him. Jokic with it. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Jokic just got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Jerome outside. Pass to Jackson. Picked by Aldama. From downtown. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Jerome. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
All right, guys, let's get up and get loud and welcome the show-stopping, move-drumming Nuggets breaker.
Different look for Denver. Jones comes in for Hardaway, and it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And Brown has got the ball here for Denver. Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. Right side Johnson.
Grizzlies foul. Wells. First personal foul.
Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Nuggets, Cameron Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Jackson on the wing. Jerome outside. Back to Jackson. Jerome outside. Clock at 6. Picked by Aldama. There's the 3. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Well, the awareness of space on the floor that Jokic has is something that sets him apart. He and LeBron are on their own level in that regard. What an incredible play.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first one at the line is good.
Well, we've seen very few superstars as unselfish as Jokic. He'll play whatever role is necessary for his team to win.
And Jokic drops them both.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Jerome against Brown. Here's Wells. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Pass to Johnson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. Here's Wells. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Denver leading by 23. Left side Brown. Over Jerome. Again, Denver scores.
Nice shot. Brown with good footwork and good mechanics.
Here's Jerome. He's got 17.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Back to Jerome. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The drive by Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Yes, it's good. Jokic just got 30.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Jerome outside. Outside Wells. Jackson for 3. Brown grabs the board.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Jokic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Jokic has got 32 points in the game. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Brown drives in. Blocked! Here's Coward. He's got 5. Lots of room. And there's Memphis with another bucket. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Brown inside, and he gets that one. Brown's got 6.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Coward. Jerome, a screen on Brown. Coward. Off the mark there with a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Jokic. And it's Denver with another.
Well, defenders aren't expecting a 7-footer to pull up, but Jokic isn't the same as every other center.
Jerome outside. Jackson on the wing. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Jokic. Just 3 on the clock. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got assist number 7 tonight.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Let's burn it up and get ready for your carpet ride. Arena Entertainment.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
Right now, Joker's getting the last laugh, showing the size and skill that make him a perennial MVP candidate.
And he does it with no vertical whatsoever. It's all instincts and positioning.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to prove their grit.
Yeah, the road can bring opportunity. Doesn't have to be an obstacle.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And the Grizzlies shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Then it's Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jones in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Outside Brown. Again, Denver scores. Now Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Jackson.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Jackson's gone 6 of 10 shooting tonight from the field, entering the NBA at just 19 years of age. Gigi Jackson has such a bright future, Coach.
Well, Brian, he was scoring 15 a game as such a young rookie. He is a scoring 6'9" wing, and I think Jackson will grow in this league. To me, it's about getting consistent with the jumper for Gigi.
Pass to Wells. Shoots. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Murray. He's got 22. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Basket counts.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Jerome. To the inside, and the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Wells on the wing. Here's Coward.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
And it's all from three-point range. Jokic with it, working on Aldama. Got that one on the move. Jokic has got 38 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Back to Jerome. Jackson against Jones. Shot left block. And it's finished off inside by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Murray drives in, and yep, it's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Kicks it out to Jackson. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And Jerome, the bucket on the assist from Jackson. 20 points for him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's Murray. He's got 26.
Hey, who's got tomorrow?
Over Jerome. And another basket for Denver.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Santi.
Let's check in on the real numbers. The top offenses in the real NBA. The Nuggets, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And here's Aldama. He's got 13. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Nuggets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. And the bucket is good.
Jamal Murray with the dime.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Here's Murray. 28 points for him. For Jerome. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Now here's Jerome. Give him 23 on the take. And the shot's good. Jerome's got 25 points in the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Nuggets have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Here's Johnson. Good D by Wells.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Jackson. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Jokic has got 40 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Murray passes to Johnson. Here's Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Back to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Over Jokic. Oh, Jokic with a block.
You know, Jokic is an underrated defender. He's learned how to use his length.
Nails the 16-footer. Jokic has got 44. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And the Nuggets call time here. A quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Tim Hardaway.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Denver moving it around. Jones misses.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Jerome. No good on the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Brown. Drops one in from the wing. Brown's got 11.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Jerome. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, when Murray gets going, he's so tough to stop. Jamal is one of the most explosive guards in the league.
Pass to Coward. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver. The drive by Murray. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 34 points.
Murray showing some toughness on his way to the rim. Didn't let the contact bother him.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Jackson outside. Pass to Coward. Back to Jackson. Now Wells. Here's Coward. No good with the triple.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
The shot from 20 feet out. Jones' shot is good. 9 points in the game. Jones has gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Jackson outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Jokic. Again, Denver scores.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
To the paint. Here's Aldama. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, it's Santi Aldama night. This is not what we expected coming in.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Memphis shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Pass to Coward. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 16 feet out. That one's wide left. Memphis with the ball. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Aldama. Misses the 3. Denver has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Here's Brown. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Coward. He has 7. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Second team foul. Elbow. 2.
Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Then for Memphis, Anderson's checked in for Jackson. Pippen comes in for Wells. And Spencer's subbed in for Jerome.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Pickett. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires from the wing. Drained it for 2 points. Pickett's got 6. And Memphis shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Coward. 10 points for him. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Holmes. Guarded by Aldama. Holmes, good.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Aldama. And Holmes pulls it down. A minute 53 left in the third quarter here. Elbow shot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Memphis shooting around 52% since the start of third. Here's Coward. Pass to Aldama. Launches a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
The veteran big man Valanciunas continues to be a solid rotational piece, a nightly double-double threat who enjoys throwing his weight around.
And so he hits both.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Pippen with it. He has 7. Hardaway comes with a double. Pass to Anderson. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Spencer to stop the run. And Holmes pulls it down. Denver's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pippen right side from the arc. Another possession, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Jerome. Counted. Pickett's got 8. Here's Jerome. He's got 27. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets.
Now to the lineup for Denver, number 3, Gillian Strawther.
Pass to Jerome. Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. Pippen. No good on the triple. Here's Strawther. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Strawther's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Denver, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. It's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Scottie Pippen Jr. out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. Connects from downtown.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
That free throw good from Jerome. Both free throws good from Jerome. Denver's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Anderson. No good, off the front rim. The Grizzlies shooting about 56% in this one. Pippen outside. Back to Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jerome's got 14 points now in the second half.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
18 feet out. And the shot no good, a bit short. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And Denver pushing it up now. From the top of the key, and Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 8 assists here tonight. Valanciunas has gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Pippen pass to Jerome. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Fires for 3. And the basket by Pippen.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
The Nuggets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Pickett. Spencer grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Jerome, that's good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pickett can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, that's a smart play, taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Pickett. He's covered by Jerome. The Nuggets with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Pippen. The three is up. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Hardaway. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Anderson. Rebounded by Denver. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Rejected by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas may not have the quickest feet, but he uses his size well to block and deter shot attempts.
Here's Strawther, defended by Pippen, to end the drought. And that one's long. For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Spencer, takes a 3, drains the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Denver has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Here's Strawther. And again, it's Denver missing. Hardaway against Jerome. Out to the right wing. Here's Spencer. And another dime for him.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision, both to find his teammates and to reach for new heights. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pickett, Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
Jerome outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Brown. Again, Denver scores.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pippen outside. Back to Jerome. Anderson for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Denver has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Pickett's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Jerome. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Here's Pickett. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Off the inbound. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Coward. Jerome outside. Pass to Aldama. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Denver has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Here's Pickett. And another miss by Denver. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Here's Coward. The three. He can't get it to go.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Pickett. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Jerome. Aldama in the post. Valanciunas on him. He's off on that one. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And the shot goes in.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Here's Pickett. There's the triple. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Pass to Coward. Uncovered. Strother grabs a miss.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And Denver making a change here. Najee's checked in.
22. Zeke Najee.
And so it's Memphis with it. Jerome with the ball. Pass to Wells from behind the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Najee, defended by Jackson. Outside Hardaway. And again, Denver with a 3.
He's shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Jerome outside. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Aldama with a double team. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Brown. The putback. Hardaway, the pass to Valanciunas. Another shot. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Wells. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Denver has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Brown scanning the floor. And again, Denver no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And for Denver, they're shooting 27% here in the 4th. Goes up on the wing, off the left rim and out. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting is around 55% so far. Pass to Jerome. 3-pointer. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter here. Right side Brown. Another miss by Brown. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 16-6 run. Now here's Wells. Here's Coward. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Jokic.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're in front by 26.
Okay, fans, it's time to get loud and proud for the Nuggets Hype Squad.
Nikola Jokic.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Jones. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Pass to Jerome. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jerome's got 41.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Brown passes to Najee. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Najee, no good. Here's Coward, defended by Jones. Picked by Aldama. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
And look at how well Aldama moves, setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Najee. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, thanks, B.A. Nikola, huge scoring output for you. How would you describe the night you had?
It was good. I think I scored a lot in the first quarter. The shot was going in, I was shooting a little bit more, so my teammates were finding me and coach was driving play for me, so it was a good night for me.
I know you like to pass, but your team needs you to score early. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.